This story sounds completely fake. Like something you'd see in a sitcom, where the main character gets stuck in a lie and just keeps digging the hole deeper. But somehow, this actually happened. And the worst part, it worked for way longer than it ever should have. So, imagine this guy. Let's call him Alex. Alex starts a brand new job at an office. It's his first day. You know the feeling, new people, new building, trying not to look like you have no idea where you're going. As he walks up to the entrance, someone holds the door for him and says, "Morning." Without even thinking, Alex replies, "You too." He immediately cringes. That instant, horrible feeling of regret washes over him. Who says you to morning? It makes no sense. He tries to shake it off, telling himself it's fine, no one noticed. But that was just the beginning. He gets inside the office, finds his desk, and a friendly coworker comes over to say hello. She smiles and asks, "So, how was your weekend?" A totally normal question. But Alex's brain just short-circuits. Instead of a simple good or relaxing, he panics and blurts out, "Honestly, pretty busy." Busy with what? He has no idea. He spent the weekend watching TV and ordering takeout, but now he's committed. The coworker nods, looking sympathetic. "Yeah," she says, "with the deadline coming up." "Right, it's been crazy for everyone." "Deadline? What deadline?" He just started. He doesn't even have a computer password yet. But does he say that? No, he just nods sagely, as if he's been wrestling with this deadline for weeks. And just like that, he's stuck. For the rest of the day, people keep mentioning the deadline. Someone walks by his desk and says, feeling the pressure, Alex just gives a tight, knowing smile. Another person asks if he needs any data for the final report. He says, "No, I think I have everything I need." He has nothing. The real test came when a team member asked him, "Are you almost done with your part?" Alex takes a deep breath and, with all the confidence he can muster, says, "Just polishing a few things." That one sentence became his shield. It bought him time, way too much time. He spent the rest of the afternoon staring at a blank monitor, trying to look intensely focused on polishing his imaginary work. The next day, it gets worse. His manager, a woman named Sarah, walks over to his desk. She looks serious. He's sure this is it. The gig is up. She's going to ask him what he's been doing. She leans in and says, "Can you present your progress in the meeting this afternoon?" He freezes. Time seems to slow down. Present? What? His progress on? Nothing? But the panic has become his fuel now. Instead of admitting he has no idea what she's talking about, he looks her right in the eye and says, "Sure. No problem." He spends the next few hours in a cold sweat. In the meeting, everyone goes around the table, talking about their specific tasks, their roadblocks, their solutions. It's all code to him. Then, it's his turn. The room goes quiet. Everyone looks at him. He clears his throat and says, "From what I've seen, I think we're in a really good direction. We just need to maintain our momentum." Silence. He's sure he's about to be fired. Then, someone nods. Another person says, "Yeah, I agree." Keeping the big picture in mind is key. Someone else adds, "I like that strategic approach." He has no idea what approach they're talking about. He literally said nothing of substance, but somehow, it worked. He survived the meeting. Weeks go by like this. Weeks. He comes into work every day, nods seriously when people talk about the project, and offers vague, high-level feedback in meetings. "Let's make sure we're leveraging our core strengths," he'd say. Or, "We need to think about the scalability here." No one questions him. No one asks to see his files. No one checks his work. He's a ghost in the machine, a professional head nodder. Finally, the absurdity of the situation becomes too much. One afternoon, he pulls aside the first coworker he met, the one who asked about his weekend. He leans in and whispers, "Hey, this is a stupid question, but What exactly am I working on? The coworker just laughs. A big, genuine laugh. She looks at him and says, "Ah, you're not assigned to anything yet. You're still in the onboarding phase. HR hasn't finished your paperwork." He had been confidently agreeing to nothing for weeks. All the stress, all the vague statements, all the panic, it was all for a project he wasn't even on. This story sounds totally made up, but it's completely real. And for one guy, doing absolutely nothing not only worked, it made him look like a strategic genius. Thanks for watching. If you want more true stories that sound fake but aren't, make sure to subscribe to Funny Stories.